Alright, so I feel like this video probably needs a little backstory. Last couple days have been, man, challenging. We'll call it challenging. Monday I delivered my excavator that you saw me pick up in the last episode. That went smooth as could be. I got there, took it off myself. Guy was busy. I took it off myself, parked it, and he came over, looked it over, checked the VIN number, and signed my paperwork. I was out of there. I went to get that electric truck that I told you I wasn't in that episode. I said I wasn't going to be able to film because it was at a test facility, and we're going to a test facility. It turned out it wasn't going to a test. It was at the test facility and had to come back to the plant. Luckily enough, I called the customer to tell him I was coming to pick it up, and that's when I found out that it was at the other end and needed to come back, which kind of worked out, or would have worked out better for me, so I didn't mind so much. So I ran down there, I went to pick that thing up, and as I said, they actually put stickers over the cameras on your phone. They're that serious about not having pictures taken in there. So I wasn't able to film anything in there. I really wish I would have, because that was interesting. And those guys that helped me out with it, they were pretty cool too. So I got there, thing was running just fine. It's an electric truck, thing was running just fine. I went to back it up onto the trailer, got halfway up on the trailer, and it just quit. It just quit. Just wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't go into drive, it wouldn't go into reverse, it wouldn't do anything. Yet again, strengthening my theory that these electric trucks, we got a long way to go before we get to the point where they're useful in any kind of way. But after about 3 hours of messing with that thing, we finally got it situated, got it up on the trailer. Took it to the delivery, back to the plant where it came from. Ended up, I had a load booked out of Kent. I was going to deliver that and then pick up in Kent, Ohio, going to Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania. And I ended up missing that load. I called the broker and I said, listen, no way I'm going to make it by 3 o'clock with this that I'm into right now. So I'm going to go ahead and, if it's okay, I'll pick it up in the morning, and first thing in the morning, and I'll just run it straight through and deliver it same day. It'll get there about the same time. He said, yeah, that's fine. Well, then he called me back later and said that the customer got upset that we weren't going to be there that day, and took the load completely back from him. So that fell apart. In the interest of trying to limit deadhead, and with the rates the way they are and whatnot, in the interest of trying to limit deadhead and whatnot, I looked for another load and I found it. I found a pipe layer, 1999 pipe layer track unit, going to the port in Baltimore, coming out of Pennsylvania. Everything looked pretty good. I said I can be there to pick it up first thing in the morning. I'll run it straight over there and deliver it Tuesday afternoon. No big deal. Booked it. There to pick it up yesterday morning at about 8:15 in the morning, and it wouldn't start. So 10 o'clock rolls around. I sent an email to the guy and I said, listen, if this thing doesn't start in the next half hour or so, I gotta call it. I gotta pull the plug on this. I'm due to pick up a high dollar load in York at 7 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday morning. So I just can't, I can't risk it. And he said, well, let me know what happens. Well, it turns out that right after I sent that email, this thing started. So I'm like, okay, let's put it on. So we put it on. I got out of there at about 11 o'clock, ran into some snow and the hills were dragging me down. Then I got into traffic in Baltimore. Long story short, I was 15 minutes from making the customs office cutoff. So I couldn't deliver this Tuesday afternoon. I called the broker, tried to work something out, like put it somewhere else and then he'd bring it back in later. That just didn't work. So I came back this morning and I went to customs. That went smooth. I had to check in at Shed 12, and it turns out the exporter for this thing never paid for the whatever fee they have. So I had to wait for them to set up an account for that. And now I'm sitting here in the line waiting for them to come get it, and I'm really questioning if they're going to complain about the dirt that's on this thing, because it's not clean, but I mean, it's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's certainly not the best. So I'm praying here that they pull this, you know, they don't complain too much about this dirt, and we get it off the truck here pretty soon. I called the agent that I got the tank from, and he was super cool. He's like, you know, as long as you can get there tomorrow, I'm not real worried about it. So, you know, at that point yesterday afternoon, I was confident that I'll get there today. So we'll see. I'm sitting here in line now. We'll see what happens. I hope it goes smooth. Oh, I will, providing everything goes smooth, I'll get some video of us unloading this thing, and then hopefully I'll be headed toward York here within an hour or so to go get this tank. Talk to y'all soon. Stay tuned. We'll see how this drama unfolds.
We ride across these plains and prairies, rocky mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. It's a family tradition, diesel's running through our veins. Our daddy showed